Hey there and welcome back to part 2 of the Non-combatant Evacuation Operation, or NEO. In this mission I was able to already detect and eliminate a couple of MiG-25s. These guys were going after my civilian transports rushing away from South Korea. These transports are largely unarmed, so it's a few warships as well as a bunch of Harriers that I have mostly to defend my fleet. There are also submarines about. We have to find those and eliminate those before they become a threat. Let's get to work. As I was looking at the map, I almost didn't catch it, but then I looked at the event log and it says 7024 classified hostile submarine. Here. Sneaky bastard. Griffin. Turn around. Griffin 4, get ready to engage. Type. Charlie or Victor. Hold on. I thought they were SSKs. Not SSNs. Why are we dealing with nuclear boats? That airliner might see some bright flashes in a minute. Okay, so the sneaky bastard did get detected by a sonobuoy. They're pretty much all done. Another connecting line. Here's Nicholas. Something is attacking my missiles with jamming. Just goes to show that that is in fact a warship. The question is it enough? Again, I won't click on the missile because I don't want to know what it is, because I haven't properly identified it yet. It got intercepted by an SAN-9. Okay. And it got intercepted by another SAN-9, so yeah. Had we launched all 4 of those exocets, maybe we've had a different outcome. We're retrieving another Harrier here. How many do I have aboard? Just the one, right? I'm gonna launch that. I'm gonna make it an anti-ship. And I'm gonna have it join this flight. Sorry, this flight with the other anti-ship missiles, the other exocets. These missiles should pretty much be exactly where they're going to strike. I'm not sure why we're not seeing any more SSN or SAN-9s, but that could be any second. Off the thunder in the distance. Intercepted, SAN-9. Intercepted, SAN-9. Okay. So we know that they're pretty capable of intercepting missiles. Griffin 4, 1 mile out. I don't exactly have any additional helicopters to spare. Torpedo away. Nicely into the water. That's not going to work as a camera, come on. New passive contact, designate 7026. That's a sonobuoy. Oh, sorry, a noisemaker. It's not a sonobuoy. That's a noisemaker. Alright. Any other submarines? None as of yet. I feel pretty confident about this screen. I'm just not too happy about this particular area here. They can sneak in, these slippery bastards. Gary's doing 6 knots. We have to tow the ray out. Also use your towed decoy. Torpedo. Well, they're not falling for it yet. Still going for whatever that is. Torpedo's active. Range, half a mile and closing. 0.4. Okay, I think that's the Aviate-A that I launched with the anti-ship capabilities. Yes.
Roger. Turn.
Your RTB Winchester. You. Formation. Rename formation. ASW. ASUW, actually. Anti-surface warfare. So, that leaves you to join that formation. ASUW. I want to launch another Harrier. Which I can't, because we've still got one returning. Okay, fine. Torpedo. Torpedo got spoofed. I think. Because this is the sub. Griffin 4. Engage again. He's going on some sort of wild goose chase, and that torpedo is potentially still going to turn around. I mean, there might be hope yet. Multiple submerged contacts. No, he just dropped 2 noisemakers. It's a Victor 3. Running at flank speed. Although he's in a turn right now, he might have lost some speed doing that. Come on, attack him head on. Make his life very, very difficult, as he's going to be dodging a torpedo from the stern and one from the bow. Dropped by Griffin 4. There we go. Can we catch him? Is that him? Is that his cavitation? It's a massive cavitation. That's probably him. There's a noisemaker. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose him.
New submerged submarine. Contact detected.
Come again? New submerged submarine, or did you just detect another noisemaker?
7024.
Which is it? Because it's rather important to know exactly what we're dealing with. 7032. That's another noisemaker right there. I think one of my torpedoes ran out of... No, actually it hit. We got a hit. There, hit track. The K218. We even know exactly what sub it is. He is unfortunately unable to maneuver. So this torpedo is going to have a very easy time getting at him. There we go. Okay, I was worried he's going to sail right under it. What? There we go. Hit him on the stern. That ought to kill that Victor 3. No, it's not a submerged submarine. It is, in fact, a noisemaker that you're detecting right now, which is fine. But we've got to be sure about exactly what we detect. Okay, is that Harrier back yet? No, it is not. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for it. Oh, they're touching down now. Fine. Okay, so he's gonna get brought into the hangar, pretty much immediately rearmed with a couple of exocets and sent right back out there in order to join the formation of the other ASUW armed units. And that is going to give me 8 exocets, which might be too much for whatever that is armed with SAN-9s to stop. It does supposedly have a jammer, which will definitely increase its odds. But for now, I think just throwing 8 missiles at it is almost the best I can do at this point. There you go. Hostile submerged submarine 7031. Hold on. 7031. This is 7024. He did pop noisemakers all over the place. Did we really detect another? Yeah, we did. Good morning. Where do you think you were going?
Roger, turn 026.
Unknown. It's a sea sprite. Well, it's not one of ours. Engage it.
7031.
Griffin 2. Join. Duncan. 15-mile range. It's too far for their torpedoes to reach me. And yet, I don't particularly feel comfortable about it. Duncan. At standard. Torpedo dropped. Good. Torpedo's gonna go bow on. Do we have him? We don't. It's not coming up as anything, which is weird. It's doing 8 knots. Trying to go deeper. 8 knots is not a typical speed for a nuke boat, so this could be a diesel electric. Because nuclears usually go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The diesel electrics usually go 2, 4, I think 6, 8. And maybe they top out at 12. So this guy's gonna have a very interesting time. I would lost him. Okay, time to use that dipping sonar then. Griffin 2. Below the layer.
Lower the VDS transducer. Buoy away.
I don't think we'll be able to pick him up from here. It's 10 miles out.
Turn.
Scratch that and get close, then use the transducer. ASUW flight still being joined. Good.
New.
That new Harrier should be ready to go.
Detected.
And to ship. Launch. I might actually make this into 2 flights. So I can hit from 2 different directions. Okay, we hit 7031. That's the guy over here. Let's see if he comes up for air or not. That thing is not dead? Oh, it just did its emergency surface. Which they always fail. And now it's gonna die.
Contact
Okay,
faded.
so we're done. He's gone. What about this guy, though? Doing 2 knots, the speed, sorry, a depth of 298. Yeah, anyway. The Harriers, leave the formation. I want you to go here.
Detected.
Hello. Usually it takes them a little while to actually figure out that they're now an independent unit. Before you can actually
Roger. Turn.
select what their orders are going to be.
4.
There, now I can select it.
Roger. Turn.
Okay, so you are going to get joined. I'm going to call you create formation ASUW2. ASUW2.
Buoy away.
The reason why I'm splitting it into 2 different flights is so that I can engage from 2 different vectors. And by doing that, I'm going to make it far more difficult for the enemy to actually engage these units at the same time with 1 jammer. Another helo out there as well. I want you to have a look.
Turn. 1.
You're going to go there.
Turn.
The other flight's going to go here.
8. Roger. Turn. 0. 3. 1.
He's not coming up for air yet. You dead yet? Yes.
Track.
Victor 3, positively eliminated. Contact down. Well done. Continue on your previous order. Continue to lay buoys. There's a very large contact here. Merchant. Not a problem.
Track 703
Neo 1 has arrived.
is classified.
That's
Control.
1.
Merchant.
Where's that helicopter? I should have put a marker on that. Gary, what's your range to the ASU... No, not to the ASUW flight. To that. It's 100 miles plus. So I can't touch that with harpoons because we only got a range of 65. And I can only fire them 1 at a time. So maybe I can pitch them in at the same time as the Exus sets, but I don't think that's really going to work out that well.
New air. Contact detected.
There's the helo. Generally mark it. I know it's not exactly there, but it's the closest thing that I'll have at the moment until it disappears again.
1. On station. On station.
What about this sub here? Can we hit him again, please?
Engaging track 703.
Oh, he's dead. Cancel that.
Contact faded. Track.
He just died.
New surface. Contact detected.
7039er. There's the large contact again. That's the warship that's coming in. Okay, you still have 6 sonobuoys.
Away.
Judging by, let's say, a scenario designer's perspective, I'd say you're going to have a submarine there. You're going to have 1 submarine here. I'm still waiting for 1 to pop up here. So, continue to lay buoys. And we're looking for 4, supposedly, so there might still be 1 over in the north. Unfortunately, Griffin 1 is dropping his last 2 buoys and then runs out. And we get nobody into range. I'm going to make you fly over all of these buoys
9 6.
and just see if you can pick something up. Maybe that'll work. New submarine detected somewhere here. Somewhere inside that ellipsis. So I'm going to go, it's probably not there. We're going to go a little closer. But this is why overflying your sonobuoys can actually prove to be very useful.
Roger. Turn.
I'm going to tell Griffin to save his last sonobuoy. and to join this particular part of the chase, because this looks to be the area where we might need to start searching. Also, this Sea Sprite is going to join the action. And I think the Sea Sprite, or sorry, the Griffin here has 5 buoys, and this Sea Sprite has 3. Anyway, it does seem to be shaping up quite as I had expected. There's one Victor down there, there's a submarine up here, there's a submarine up here. So there should be, for all intents and purposes, a submarine over there. That just makes sense. Do we have more Sea Sprites? Yeah, we got 8 more. Okay. Nah, might as well launch another one. I'm going to use the General ASW, because it has both torpedoes and buoys. The Killer has 4 torps. This makes no sense. Isn't the Killer just an objectively better loadout? Because you got more torps and the same amount of buoys? Okay, fine. We'll just... we'll go with that. As for our flight of Harriers, I was chasing a unit over here, a helicopter. I don't think I killed the helicopter. 7040. But I did lose my own aircraft because it was trying to dogfight the helicopter and donked itself right into the water. Thank you very much for that. So, unfortunately, no kill on the helicopter, and we're 1 Harrier light at this point. Also, I'm still not sure where my other Harrier's at. So I did tell them to join this formation, and they still aren't here. Did they decide to go back to base or something? Anyway, let's move in. Let's try and engage that contact again, that surface unit. Because if it is a Russian unit, if it is using a helicopter to spot, it is quite likely that at some point it will detect as part of my convoy, or potentially the Gary, and with that information immediately launch a whole spread of long-range missiles at it. So we got another 2 engagements, 1 submarine, 1 surface ship. Seriously though, where did that Harrier go? I refuse to believe that we dumped another Harrier into the water. Well, it's possible that it landed, but wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense. Anyway, we'll just go with 6 ASW missiles and see if that will actually do anything. As I activate the radar on the Harriers, it seems that we don't have 1 contact, we have 3. That does explain a little better why they're pretty decent at intercepting all those missiles. So, yeah, what are we going to do about these? We're going to engage both on the flanks, the mediums, and we'll leave the large. We're going to come in from 2 different sides. 35-mile range. I need you to go lower. This guy's running northeast. Mark it with a dot, dot, and a dot in case they go disappear. Because I'm going to go back to MCON.
MCON, secure all emitters. Radar eye.
Radar range 40 miles, 44. As for this submarine, I don't like the look of that. So let's have this Sea King over here go and dip the sonar. Deploy.
Lower the VDS transducer. Sonar eye.
Coming to a hover. Going to 20 feet. I know I'm right next to a sonar buoy, but I don't like that there's such a massive area that I have to search in. And I don't think that it will actually be that far. Moving the waypoint. Quarter altitude 40 feet. There we go. Let me know if you pick up anything. Yeah, we lost the contacts as expected. You're at 31-mile range. I actually need you to pull back a little bit. Because I want to make sure that these missiles get to their targets at the same time. So they're going to have to pick which ones they want to take down. 39 miles. And I want to make sure all of my planes use all of their missiles. Because last time around it was a bit of a weak effort. 4 exocets at the same time might have just made it through. But just doing it 2 by 2 was making it fairly easy to get those missiles intercepted. Oh, we're running out of gas. I gotta make sure that I don't go bingo. 36 miles.
Roger.
Push in.
078.
Go low.
Roger. Go to altitude 2.
Interestingly, none of them are using their radar. I would have... Actually, would I have picked that up? No, I probably wouldn't have. I don't have ECM. Okay. Actually, I am running the new threat, or next threat upgrade mod. So I'm not sure if the Serrano 4 air and surface search directed radar is something that they normally have. It's possible that this was added by the mod, but I did check carefully and none of the things are really overpowered that were added in. Oh shit, this is an AS... This is an ASF.
Turn 215.
Oh no. So you mean to say that the Harrier that I dunked into the ocean was actually an ASUW unit? Okay.
Roger. Turn
Fine.
037.
We don't have any other additional Harriers about, so we'll just have to use that other Harrier. Fine. I'm going to launch all 4 missiles at one target and we'll just have to give it a go. Go spread. Sorry, boys. Spread out a message to the masses. As for you, gentlemen, I want you to make sure that we launch all missiles at the same time. Let's go for the Salvo 4. There.
704.
You and your wingman. Popping up. One away. Yeah, now they're engaging both. Fine. Okay, RTB. RTB. Fly low, please. Because I'm not sure how well the capabilities of those units are. You should fly back a bit. There is still another Harrier operating around the left flank. Where is he? Is he here somewhere? No, that's the Sea Sprite. I told him to start patrolling over here, which he's doing. The question is where. I need to pull him back to base. Get him resupplied. As my Sea King is searching for targets, we also have our missiles arriving. They are already getting spoofed by defensive jamming. I wonder if they're going to be completely blinded or not. If they are, that means it's not a waste of a good 4 exocets. They do have seemingly found something. But what? What are we targeting? I'm not seeing any surface-to-air missiles intercepting them as of yet. There's... Okay, we didn't see any intercept messages. So it wasn't CUIS, but they were also not hits. Okay, a bit mysterious. Oh, no, that's right, that's the dead Victor. I've hidden all my sonobuoys because it's getting a bit mental. But that was mostly because I couldn't find my Harrier. Drop the sonobuoy here to see if I can detect that sub again.
On station.
This one's going home. Let's have you do an overfly of the sonobuoys again. And this one, Griffin 4. Join in. The other Griffin over... No, the other Sea Sprite over here has completed deploying the sonobuoys. Let's do 2 more. And then fly there. Just reconnecting briefly with all the sonobuoys. Seeing if there's actually anything out there or not. Found you. It's interestingly the Nicholas that was actually the detector here. Nicholas is 27 miles out, so let's get Griffin to go over there. It has... I have learned that Griffin, basically all the Griffins, all the Sea Kings, do need to be told to recover their towed array, their dipping sonar, otherwise they simply refuse to move to any new location. So it's a bit weird that they don't actually figure out, oh, yeah, maybe we need to retrieve the towed array, or retrieve the dipping sonar before we can actually move. But hey, if that's the way that the game is currently, that's what we'll use. This one is getting a little uncomfortably close to Nicholas. So Nicholas has to recover their bird quickly. At least I think there's a bird trying to land on it. No, it has already landed. That's the hangar door closing. Okay, fine. So, you're done. Change course. Range, 27 miles. We're still within safety margins. It's just that I want to keep that safety margin as big as possible while my helicopters can actually do the killing. Are you still retrieving that array?
Contact faded. Track.
Yeah, he's still retrieving it. Wow, that's a slow winch. Okay, we know exactly where he is. Right there. So not here. Let's move that one. As for the Harriers, I have launched another flight here. These are all armed with exocets, and I got another flight of 4 additional units. We're keeping these things lit up with one of the other Harriers over here, armed with a couple of AIM-9s. I might make it go after the helicopter here. I mean, why not? Well, why not? Because I don't trust the pilot, that's mostly why not. There is still another one here, which also carries missiles, so now I have 10 exocets at the ready. And Saipan can launch a few more. Well, one more, that is. So, yeah, let's go. Let's launch another ASUW. Alright, gentlemen. We have places to be. There we go. Griffin 1 has decided to move again. I'm gonna box this guy in. I have no sonobuoys. I have one sonobuoy on Griffin 1. So we're gonna have to use the dipping sonar in order to detect the exact location. And then use the other one as a killer. Griffin 4 has already successfully eliminated the Victor 3. So maybe we should give the hunting job to Griffin 1 with its torpedoes. While Griffin 4, let's say, takes a position here and gets ready with the dipping sonar. The Harrier should be right about ready. Very good, you can join that one. We have immediate Fox 2 launch here. How high is that helicopter? 10,000 feet? Okay, there's the flares. That's a really high up helicopter. No joy here, sir. Night, night. Okay, they're gone. You can RTB. Not sure if they have any more helicopters, but we'll find out in a bit. Griffin. Let's get to hunting. And we'll do that hunt in the next part of this mini-series. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. If you're a member, of course, you can already watch the next part. And I shall see you otherwise for the next part tomorrow. Thank you for watching. See you soon.